Smashtember.
Hello and welcome to another Smashtember video. Today I'll be taking a break from moveset videos to have a discussion revolving around things heavily speculated to be in Smash Ultimate. Of course, I'm talking about the potential Minecraft content as leaked by VergeBen a while ago, and the potential bosses to fight in what everyone assumes Spirits mode will be. So, let's get right into it. Back in June, alongside leaks of Simon Belmont, Ridley, and several returning veterans, the popular and so far credible leaker VergeBen stated that Minecraft was getting some form of representation in Smash Ultimate. However, he unfortunately gave no details on what role Minecraft would play. So, let's look through all the possible options and talk about what the most likely outcome probably is. Right up front, I want to address the playable character angle. While I'm not completely against the concept of Steve joining the roster, I'm really not interested in seeing him more than many other fighters. He's an idea that works better on paper to me. Yes, Minecraft is one of the biggest games ever, arguably changing gaming culture for a solid few years. Having Steve in Ultimate would make complete sense in the mindset of Smash Bros. Showcasing massive moments in gaming history. But Smash Bros. Is much more and much different than that. It's first and foremost a Nintendo fighting game, with third-party characters representing a small but growing selection of honored guests. As I mentioned before, there's both Nintendo characters and third-party characters that I feel deserve to be in Smash much more than Steve. Along with that, I would maybe even give Steve more of a chance if Minecraft was still a completely independent franchise. Under that context, I think he'd make a great flagship character for indie gaming alongside Shovel Knight and Shantae. However, with Minecraft owned by Microsoft now, there's extra layers of issues, primarily that there are other Microsoft-owned characters who deserve Smash status way more in their legacy. With all that in mind, I really hope Steve isn't playable in Ultimate, and I don't really expect him to be. There's many other ways Minecraft could be represented well in Smash though. One of the lesser ways is with the inclusion of Minecraft items. The most obvious of these would be weapons such as a diamond sword, diamond pickaxe, or bow and arrow. Since those are all fairly generic though, I don't think that'd be a great call. There are a couple other items that could be a little more unique, such as ender pearls that could be thrown to teleport the user, or a stack of dirt that could be used to build walls and structures on the stage that could be destroyed. However, as cool as that could be, I think there's two other areas where Minecraft representation would fit perfectly. One of those is a Minecraft stage. This would be simple enough. Heavily inspired by the Mario Maker stage, this would generate a unique stage every match that could feature different biomes and dimensions, and even have really cool stage hazards. Steve could run around mining and building onto the stage in the daytime main world, creepers could blow up chunks of the floor if the stage is set to night, Blaze could shoot fire onto the stage in the Nether, and the Ender Dragon could appear as a stage boss in the end. This would be a fairly easy way to showcase the interesting aesthetic of Minecraft and doing it justice while still holding a fitting place among Nintendo properties. For me though, I think the best and easiest way to have Minecraft in Smash would be assist trophies. There's so many options they could work with here. Steve could appear hitting enemies and building structures onto the stage for his duration. There could be general mob assist trophies such as one with zombies, skeletons, spiders, and creepers, or nether mobs like zombie pigmen, magma cubes, blaze, and ghast, or they could just go off of one of the most recognizable mobs of Minecraft and unleash a horde of exploding creepers onto the stage. Assist trophies would be an amazing way to bring Minecraft into Smash while keeping the spotlight on Nintendo and other longtime favorites. Before I move away from Minecraft, in my wildest dreams, the way they bring Minecraft into Smash Ultimate is with a sort of Microsoft pack at launch. With the mutually beneficial relationship between Nintendo and Microsoft right now, I could totally see Microsoft lending a couple big properties to include in Smash. The headliner of this pack would obviously be the highly requested Banjo and Kazooie as playable. That would be such an easy way to appease fans of both Nintendo and Microsoft, and I think that if it's happening, now's the time. They could then share other properties in other forms. Minecraft could get representation with an assist trophy or stage, maybe Halo gets a stage or item or even a spirits boss, or maybe even the Battletoads appear as an assist trophy. Regardless of their specific choices, I think Microsoft providing a ton of content just like with what came from Castlevania would be amazing. Now let's move on to the mysterious Spirits mode. Nothing is known about this new mode at this time, but it's highly suspected to be a special mode similar to Adventure Mode or Subspace Emissary. This speculation is only furthered with evidence that Dracula and Rathalos appear as bosses outside of normal multiplayer stages, most likely appearing in scenarios like subspace boss fights. But those two definitely aren't the only bosses making an appearance in Spirits mode, and I wanted to talk about some of the possibilities. I'm going to be much looser with the rules on appearances of third-party properties in this section, since so far Spirits seems to be welcoming properties with no other representation in Smash. First, let's touch on properties that are already a part of Smash. From the Mario universe, there's two bosses I feel would work great. King Boo, using a lot of trickery and magic and summoning smaller boos, or the return of Petey Piranha as seen in Brawl. Either of these would be great large-scale boss fights, with Kamek also being a good choice for a smaller scale but equally tricky fight. Moving on to the Zelda franchise, while enemies like King Dodongo or the Blights would work alright, the boss I expect to see most is Skull Kid and or Majora itself. I know a lot of people have been hyping Skull Kid as a potential new fighter, but a good portion of that hype only came very recently after the latest Smash Direct, which could mean Skull Kid wasn't high on Sakurai's list when adding new fighters from the ballad. Plus, I really think the Moon Assist Trophy completely steals what Skull Kid's final Smash would absolutely be. I know it could be Majora's Wrath, but eh. However, as a boss in Spirits, Skull Kid or Majora would work perfectly and be a super fun fight, and could still utilize the Moon if they wanted, since it wouldn't be featured as both Assist Trophy and a final Smash, which they definitely tried to avoid. If I were to predict one thing in confidence for Smash Ultimate, it would be Skull Kid / Majora as a boss. Next is the Metroid franchise, which has a couple of contenders. The Metroid Prime, as seen in Metroid Prime 1, would be a fantastic choice, but might be a little weird since Dark Samus is technically the Metroid Prime, so if they don't want to mess with that, then Goria from Metroid Prime Hunters would be another great choice, and could totally support a later DLC appearance from Sylix. Beyond those two, the only other boss fight I think would be super cool is having a 6-stage fight with the Hunters from Metroid Prime Hunters: Candon, Weevil, Spire, Noxus, Trace, and Sylix. This could be a really interesting multi-phase battle, but would make me very sad in killing Sylix's chances down the road. Now to move through the other franchises pretty quickly. From Kirby, we could see Marks or Nightmare, both equally cool. We'll almost definitely see another Pokemon boss, whether it be one big one like Rayquaza, or a multi-stage fight from an enemy trainer or team. Kid Icarus could give us either Medusa or Hades, the Black Knight could appear from Fire Emblem, giving another smaller scale intense fight. A Metal Gear from the franchise of the same name could appear, probably either Rex or Ray. Porky or Gygus could duke it out from the Mother series. The Pikmin series could get a little more love with Emperor Bulblax. Punch-Out could provide Little Maxim rivals in the form of Super Macho Man or Mr. Sandman. Existing stage bosses like Metalface from Xenoblade or the Yellow Devil from Mega Man would be great easy additions. DJ Octavio could join the Inkling from the Splatoon series. Sephiroth from Final Fantasy could make a powerful appearance. And finally, another boss like Skull Kid I think has a great chance to be in Spirits is Eggman from the Sonic games. Him using his various mechs and weapons would be an awesome struggle. Now to go through a variety of third-party bosses fairly quickly. These are all series that haven't had any Smash representation so far. As I talked about in my Doomslayer moveset video, any number of Doom enemies would make great bosses, namely the Baron of Hell, Cyber Demon, or Spider Mastermind. With Dark Souls on Switch, enemies like Ornstein and Smo, the Bell Gargoyle, or Taurus Demon could ruin your day just like in Dark Souls. Similarly, Diablo from Diablo would work great as a guest boss. The Ender Dragon could appear not only as a hazard on a Minecraft stage, but also as a boss in Spirits. Virgil from Devil May Cry, Ansem from Kingdom Hearts, and the Great Shuggoth from Codename Steam would all fit and could be great additions. There's also several adversaries from fighting games that would work great, such as Heihachi from Tekken, Goro from Mortal Kombat, Nightmare from Soul Calibur, and M. Bison from Street Fighter. Halo could bring some cool Microsoft bosses like Hunters, a Scarab, the Arbiter, or Tartarus. And finally, there's a couple cool indie gaming bosses that could make an impact, such as the Pirate Master from Shantae, any boss from Hollow Knight, or Sans from Undertale. Any of these bosses, both first and third party, could make amazing and challenging Smash bosses. As of the release of this video, we are now 73 days away from the release of Smash Ultimate. So with things like Minecraft inclusion and unseen bosses still waiting to be shown, what do you think? How would you like to see Minecraft represented in Smash, if at all? What iconic villains would make for great boss fights in Spirits mode? Leave a comment and share your ideas. There's only one video left in Smashtember, and while it will be another moveset video, it'll be much larger scale than my other ones, covering 10 characters all from the same franchise. So try to guess which franchise in the comments. I'll give you a hint in saying that it's a franchise that I don't want represented and doesn't belong in Smash, but whose characters transfer very easily because of their abilities in their game. Anyway, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel to keep up with Smashtember and my other content. I do a ton of different things on this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in 5.